Hello, my VSW field members. It's your boy VSW and Becky Two Belts here. Welcome back to the channel. All I gotta say is that is all I can say, because this is my Impact Wrestling Rebellion review. And Impact Rebellion, oh man, shows like that makes me so happy to still be a professional wrestling fan today. The matches on that show were awesome. So let's get right on to it. My official Impact Rebellion review. First we have the Canadian Destroyer, Petey Williams, but that's the name of his finisher, taking on Jake Chris of OVE, Aiden Prince, Ace Austin, Cousin Jake of the Deaners, who had a really good debut last week, and Eddie Edwards with Kenny. The honorable mentions: Jake Chris Cutter to Ace Austin, Jake Chris DDT to Cousin Jake. And I thought one of those were going to be the ugly, but for me, the real ugly, of course, Petey's Canadian Destroyer to Cousin Jake to get the win. 3 out of 5. All right match. And we were supposed to have a live smoke show with Scarlett Bordeaux, but Roode Ryu of the Desi Hit Squad had to keep running his mouth. So instead, we had Scarlett Bordeaux taking on Roode Ryu in another intergender match. The good here is that Scarlett won. The bad, it looked like Roode Ryu was about to make Scarlett Bordeaux kiss his rear end. But thankfully, that didn't happen. And the ugly, Scarlett's move at the end, the move that she used to beat Roode Ryu. 3 out of 5, good match. Well, okay match, not good, okay. Because it wasn't that good, so take that back. Okay match. Next we had the Rascals taking on Moose and Josh Alexander and All Ego Ethan Page of the North. The good, Moose and the North won, and the ugly was the Cutter to Moose. 3 out of 5. Alright match. Next we have Wiranoka, Taya Valkyrie, Johnny Impact's wife, defending the Knockouts Championship against the now no longer undefeated Jordynne Grace. The good is that Taya Valkyrie retained. And I missed the ugly, but it doesn't matter. It was an alright match, and I had a really hard time rating this match. I don't know if I had to give it a 3 or 4. I don't know. But, so you know what? I'm just going to give it a 4. I'm just going to give it a 4. Next, we have another awesome Sami Callihan match. Rich Swann defending the X Division Championship against the draw Sami Callihan in an OVE Rules match, with all the members of OVE barred from ringside. If they had gotten any close to that ring, they would be fired. And Sami Callihan, he went to social media saying he was not gonna go to Rebellion to face Rich Swann unless Impact Management gave him the OVE Rules match. And then he said if they didn't give him what he wanted, he would have spoiled Avengers Endgame. And I think he really would do that, because when Sami Callihan says something, when he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it, because Sami Callihan, no jokes, no games, none of that. Sami Callihan doesn't play around. So when he says something, he means it. So you better give him what he wants. But thankfully they did. OVE Rules. A solid match. And I thought the Pentagon Jr. Sami Callihan mask versus hair match last year at Slammiversary was awesome, which it was, but so was this one. Oh man, because the good Rich Swann retained, and it was an incredible match. Incredible. The Ugly Callihan's pile driver to Rich Swann on the Legos. It would have been the pile driver on the apron or on the steel barricade thing. But you know what? I'm just going to go with the pile driver on the Legos. And the nasty Rich Swann took the saliva that was on his face and he just licked it. That is nasty. An honorable mention, Rich Swann makes Sami Callihan tap out with the barbed wire baseball bat to the head. 4 out of 5. Awesome match. Awesome. Next we had Gail Kim, who came out of retirement to take on Tessa Blanchard. And sitting with the audience were Gail Kim's real-life husband, Food Network chef Robert Irvine, and Tessa Blanchard's legendary father, Tully Blanchard. The good, it was an amazing match. The ugly, Tessa's DDT. And at the end, Tessa Blanchard gets the job done. She makes Gail Kim tap out. But, surprisingly to me, Tessa Blanchard gets back into the ring, shakes Gail's hand, and show love and sportsmanship after the match. 4 out of 5. Very good match. Thank you, Gail Kim. Thank you, Gail. We love you. Next, we had Johnny Impact defending the Impact World Championship against the Terminator, the Machine, Brian Cage, with Lance Storm as the special guest referee. The good, it was an incredible match, and Brian Cage finally won the World Championship. The ugly, I had done forgot. So I'm just going to say so many things because I don't remember. And of course, there was a little Eddie Guerrero moment when Johnny Impact threw the world title to Taya Valkyrie and then he just collapsed, making Brian Cage think that Taya was the one who hit him with the title. And Johnny Bravo attacking Lance Storm, trying to help Johnny Impact steal the victory and retain the title. Lance Storm, he was having none of that. None of that crap. Brian Cage, new champion, 4 out of 5, awesome match. And then the main event, where the Lucha Brothers, Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix, defended the tag team championships against Santana and Ortiz of LAX. Of course, with Conan. 2 of the best tag teams on Impact. The good, it was a phenomenal match. The ugly, either Santana being taken down by Pentagon and Phoenix on all those chairs, or Pentagon Jr. being stabbed in the head with the fork and then powerbomb through the table with all of those thumbtacks. And that's how LAX got the win, and they are the new and 8-time Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. And if I got that wrong 8 times, please let me know in the comments below. And honorable mention, Ortiz eating a Spanish fly through a table or 2. And his reaction about that. But overall, Impact Rebellion, it was a very good show. Very, 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 very good. Very good. So I give it an 8 out of 10. Sure, Lucha Brothers versus LAX was awesome, but you know what? I am still going to say that the best match of the night was Rich Swann versus Sami Callihan in the OVE Rules match. And the worst match, Rohit Raju versus Scarlett Bordeaux. But that ends my review for Impact Rebellion. It was awesome. If you've seen it, what did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments below. And tune in next time where I'll review the Crockett Cup. Until then, God bless, take care, stay safe. Welcome to VSWville. I'm a pro wrestling fan forever, and that's the bottom line, because VSW and Becky Two Belts, who will make Lacey Evans tap at Money in the Bank, said so.